want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles and the bishops of Great Millstone. We labor night and day. Make sure that the 144,000 hopeful elect, 1/3, are well fed spiritually. Making sure that we are able to make videos and lessons, doing our due diligence and our best to get out there on the highways and byways. Peace and salutations to all the remnant that might look like these other nations, but are in fact of the 144,000 hopeful elect. Peace and salutations to the Aqua who are listening in silence. Peace and salutations to all the men that's in GMS, Great Millstone. May this transit video be edifying to the Akim. Shalom. Man, I was trying to do a video last night, and it just seemed like, I don't know, it's like my computer just wouldn't respond. So I don't know what's going on. Hopefully, after work today, I'm able to continue to try to make some videos. But also, with that being said, I did see how Tahar brought out that the stuff with the Bible got hacked, or they were trying to hack it. So I looked at it. I clicked on it a few times, and some of it went through, but then some of it didn't. So you can see how they're trying to purposely mess with ways that keep us from trying to spread this word. And a lot of brothers use that because when people listen to our lessons, they look at our lessons, and they can look at those Bible verses and actually see the words. So they know what we're doing out here. They see the lessons that come out of these other camps, and to be honest, these other camps ain't making lessons like how we making lessons. So you can see how those other camps might be big in numbers, but they're small in videos. There's so many videos from GMS. So many of them. Just like one brother yesterday, he said he just got off of punishment from YouTube. So yeah, y'all brothers watch the words that y'all use and say, because man, they're giving me strikes, and then I had to go back and say certain things, and so they'll take me off of that, and then they'll take my video down, you know, and then the video still get views. Man, YouTube got a lot of stuff going on with it. You know, it's like freedom of speech. You know, it's not really freedom of speech. In Canada, if those that don't know, they're having it so that we can't really preach the word, making it hard for you to preach the word. So that's soon going to be worldwide with that. And also the United Kingdom is like that. They're trying to keep people from preaching the word. I think IUIC is banned over there. So this is letting you know the famine of the word will be coming. We don't know when, but it will. So whoever's listening, better get it while it's hot. Because soon all these videos will be off of at least YouTube for a while. And they might take it off of Rumble too. And Odyssey and all these other forums. Because once this stuff starts rolling out about the MOTB, the implantable device, the Charagma, and how payments are going to go, they have to get rid of that. Because even I have went back for some old videos that wasn't even pertaining that, or the stuff that we're talking about now, just to, look at old videos that might be talking about stuff that have weight to it, and it's no longer on YouTube. Because some of those things have been implemented now. Or some of those things, they don't want it to get out. So, and then the weather is crazy, at least here in Maryland. It's like cold. And this is the 1st of May. And that's a crazy thing for it to be cold. And I really feel that this winter that's going to be coming for 2026, I don't know about how the snow is going to be, but I really highly feel it's at least going to be cold. And it makes perfect sense for the gas prices to be, that's going to be crazy, and then for the weather to be cold, and then that way they can raise the gas prices up. And they supposedly supposed to be raising the ethanol up to 15%. So everything is getting bad here in Babylon the Great. So if you're thinking that these times are not going to come, you're far mistaken. And once people start really getting bucked up against this system, it's not going to be good. And there's so many people out here, like I said before, that have weaponry. So it's going to be a whole lot of bloodshed here in this country. And they have even said it themselves, that, America is a big mixing pot for a disaster because everybody has weapons, whether they're legal or illegal. And then you got people that manufacture their own weaponry, and those people don't even, people don't even know that those weapons exist. So you have to think about that too. And some people are just naturally gifted. They're just smart. I mean, if you look at how a shotgun is made, it's really not that hard of a science to look at how something is made and then make it. You got people out here that make custom cars. You trying to tell me that someone can't make a gun from scratch? Come on now. It's just most people are lazy. That's why they go to the gun shop. But if you have pretty much a normal brain, you can look up any gun on the internet, see the workings of how it works, and then make your own. And you can even make your own shells, primers. You can make your own stuff. You don't necessarily have to go to a gun shop to buy a gun. If it really push comes down to it, you can fabricate your own. They actually got gunsmiths that are out here that they make custom guns for people. Think about that. And that's actually, a profession. What was that guy named Jesse James or something like that? He's a famous guy. He made if I'm saying his name right, he made Shaquille a custom motorcycle. Yeah, he made him a custom motorcycle. And then he made some famous guy a custom 1911 gun. He made it customized. So you have to understand that some people have that natural gift for how to make stuff. And it's not, I mean, if they can make if you look at these Nerf guns work the same way. I mean, think about it. A person that can make a Nerf gun can make a real gun. Someone say, oh, no, man, you're tripping. Well, I mean, think about it. It has a trigger. It has a form of projecting the projectile. Imagine you take that Nerf gun and you say, well, you know what? I'm going to scale this up to a real gun. I mean, they already got the Nerf backpack gun. And it shoots a whole lot of Nerf things out there. So, best believe whoever make the Nerf guns, they know how to make real guns. If someone has some money and say, listen, man, I want you to scale this up for me, they could do it. Because they're just making real guns. They can easily do it. And they know that. They know it's someone somewhere who's out there, who's talented like that, that's doing it. That's why they had ghost guns. Those was, people making their own guns. They get a certain percentage of the gun and they scale it after that. And then even some people that didn't even need that. And they can still make a gun. Just like, the Mac 11, the Mac 10. The guy that made that gun, I mean, he's dead and deceased now. But that was a real person. That's why the gun was called the Mac. He made that gun. The Tommy gun. All this, I mean, when a human being has thoughts and decisions and thinking mindset, they can do just about anything. That's why they always are looking forward to try to keep the children of Israel in a low state. Because they know if the children of Israel ever get in a high state, there's no limit to them. No limit to what they can do. And they know that. Because they know if Jake is always finding a way to make something work. And they know if Jake really gets pushed to it. Imagine if you start having a whole lot of Jake that are gunsmiths. And they pass that down generation to generation. It's going to be a problem. Because they're going to be like, I remember I seen this one brother, he fabricated his own pump shotgun. He was at the range with it and people was looking at him like, what in the world? And when you looked at it, man, that thing looked good. He had it chromed out, all that. So yeah, people don't have to go to a gun store to buy a gun. They can fabricate that stuff in their own home. It's not hard to do. You can fabricate your own ammunition too. That ain't hard to do either. That's why they try to have control on it. Because if you got someone who's a thinker, I mean, you can make your own, because every gun got to use, what's that stuff, like, the stuff that goes in there that makes the gun go, the black powder, the stuff for the bullets, they can make that stuff, and that stuff can make, a lot of boom. But the thing is, they always want to keep Jake in a low state. And all these gas prices are crazy out here. You know, I just got I just got some gas this morning, man. It was $4.05. Before it was $4.13. Then it dropped down to $3.88. And now it's back at, it's in the 4 ranges. So they playing with the gas. And then no one is talking about how we are still in the government shutdown. That's showing you that they have control over social media. That's what they're doing. They're not even talking about that. Those people at the airport are still not getting paid. And they talking about how the jet fuel is getting low and all this and that. So people have to see the writing on the wall. People are setting stuff up gradually for people to fall asleep, and then they're going to go back and do their dirt. But any of those people that's out here, man, listening to these videos, and you're not trying to get yourself in order and really start relying on Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, you're setting yourself up for failure. And most likely you're setting yourself up for failure because you are supposed to be a failure. Because just like how it's saying in Ephesians 1:4, the chosen ones have been chosen since the foundation of the world. So only certain people are chosen. It's just like the scripture say, many are chosen, but it's traffic. Yeah, so they are chosen from the foundation of the world. So not everybody gonna understand this gospel. They're gonna be blinded. But this summer or next summer is gonna be crazy. And all this propaganda is out here trying to pump Mr. DJ Trump up. Everything is brewing for a time for everything to just get crazy. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, man. And all these people at the churches, they're gonna see how all this stuff turns out. All the people that were once calling upon Jesus, they're gonna truly realize that stuff ain't working. And they're gonna see how the people that are calling on the true name of the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son is going to be taken care of. Because He's only hearing those that want to listen. So I ain't going to make this lesson be too much longer. Hope you got something out of it. And like I said, everything that I said in this video, man, just look it up, man. So you can understand the truth that's coming from Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem Rakakadash. Hope that this lesson was edifying to all the Akim. Shalom.